A startup launches a global product in weeks. An enterprise scales infrastructure without breaking the bank. A student lands a 120K cloud role within a year. What's their secret? Cloud computing. And it's growing at 21.5% annually, faster than most industries ever will. The cloud market just crossed $912 billion in 2025 and is headed for $5.9 trillion by 2035. That's unprecedented opportunity for anyone willing to understand it. Welcome to Cloud Technology Consulting with JP, where we break down cloud from first principles to cutting-edge strategy.
Welcome to this foundational guide on cloud computing. Today we are going to explore one of the most transformative technologies of our time. This foundational guide, designed for everyone, including specifically IT professionals and business leaders, for DevOps engineers, cloud architects, and platform professionals, cloud computing has become the foundational technology for building, deploying, and managing modern scalable applications. Let's dive deeper into what this means for you and your organization. Let's get specific about what cloud computing actually means. Cloud computing represents the delivery of computing services over the internet, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence. This technology allows organizations to access and use these resources on demand without having to manage the underlying infrastructure themselves. Instead of owning physical infrastructure, you access computing power, storage, and services remotely, scaling instantly as your needs change. Think of it like electricity. You don't generate your own power, you consume what you need from a utility provider. The beauty of this model is its simplicity. You pay only for what you use when you use it. No more massive upfront investments in hardware that might sit idle. The shift from on-premises to cloud computing has fundamentally changed how organizations manage their IT infrastructure. Let's examine this transformation by looking at the before and after. Traditional IT required purchasing and maintaining expensive physical servers, which led to high upfront capital expenditure and limited scalability. IT teams had to manage entire data centers, ensuring power, cooling, and security, a significant operational burden that diverted resources from core business activities. In contrast, cloud computing eliminates the need to buy and maintain physical equipment entirely. Cloud providers handle all infrastructure updates and management, allowing organizations to focus on what they do best, their core business. The pay-as-you-go model converts capital expenditure to operational expenditure, providing tremendous financial flexibility. Instant scalability means you can add resources with just a few clicks and access your data and applications from anywhere with an internet connection. And this transformation has enabled organizations to become more agile, responsive, and innovative. Now, let's explore the 5 essential characteristics that define true cloud computing according to industry standards. These aren't just features, they're the fundamental pillars that make cloud computing so powerful. First, on-demand self-service allows you to provision resources instantly without human intervention. Imagine spinning up servers in seconds rather than waiting days or weeks for procurement and setup. Second, broad network access means you can access cloud resources from any device with internet connectivity, laptops, tablets, smartphones, anywhere in the world. Okay. This global accessibility has revolutionized how we work and collaborate. Third, resource pooling enables the provider's resources to serve multiple customers dynamically for maximum efficiency. Okay. This shared model drives down costs while maintaining performance and security. Fourth, rapid elasticity allows you to scale up or down quickly, matching resources to actual demand instantly. No more over provisioning or running out of capacity during peak times. Finally, measured service ensures usage is metered and transparent. You pay only for what you consume. These five characteristics work together to enable the core benefits of cloud computing: agility, efficiency, and cost optimization. Let's bring cloud computing to life with real-world examples that demonstrate its transformative impact across different roles. These aren't theoretical concepts, they're practical applications happening in organizations worldwide right now. DevOps engineers can deploy applications without managing physical servers, implement automatic disaster recovery, and manage entire infrastructures through intuitive dashboards. What used to take weeks of hardware setup now happens in minutes. Cloud architects design scalable, resilient systems that can handle millions of users, optimize costs across workloads automatically, and implement security best practices with built-in tools. They are building systems that were impossible with traditional infrastructure. Platform architects build multi-tenant platforms rapidly, enable developer self-service capabilities, and standardize deployment patterns across entire organizations. This democratizes technology access and accelerates innovation. The business impact is equally compelling. Organizations can launch products without massive upfront infrastructure costs, scale operations based on actual market demand, and focus their valuable resources on innovation rather than maintenance. This shift has enabled startups to compete with established enterprises and allowed traditional companies to innovate at startup speed. The playing field has been fundamentally leveled. Let's look at the compelling numbers that demonstrate just how mainstream cloud computing has become. These statistics aren't projections, they are the reality of today's technology landscape. 94% of large enterprises have already adopted cloud computing, making it the foundation of modern IT infrastructure. This isn't an emerging trend anymore, it's the established standard. The global cloud market is experiencing explosive growth, reaching $913 billion in 2025 and projected to grow to $5.95 trillion by 2035. That's a compound annual growth rate of over 20%. Currently, 67% of organizations operate in the public cloud. Over 90% of organizations expected to use a hybrid cloud approach by 2027. This represents the largest technology shift we've seen since the internet itself. Cloud is no longer emerging, it's the foundation of modern IT infrastructure, and these numbers prove it. The question isn't whether to adopt cloud, but how quickly you can transform your organization. Let us understand why cloud matters now more than ever. We are not just seeing incremental improvements, we are witnessing fundamental shifts that will define the next decade of technology. Current trends represent a critical inflection point for cloud technology. AI integration is happening at unprecedented scale, with 87% of organizations embedding AI in their core cloud offerings. Cloud enables AI at scale in ways that were simply impossible with traditional infrastructure. Edge computing is exploding, with 1,200 edge data centers expected by 2026, bringing compute power closer to users than ever before. This means faster response times and better user experiences globally. The hybrid work revolution continues, with cloud enabling distributed teams and flexible work arrangements on a global scale. Organizations that master cloud technologies are the ones thriving in this new work environment. We are also experiencing a data explosion. The world will have 200 zettabytes of data by the end of 2025, with 50% of it stored in the cloud. This massive scale of data requires cloud-native solutions to process, analyze, and derive insights. The convergence of these trends makes cloud expertise not just valuable, but absolutely essential for any technology professional or business leader. The time to act is now. Let's trace the remarkable evolution of cloud computing from physical infrastructure limitations to limitless digital possibilities. This journey fundamentally transforms how organizations build, deploy, and scale technology. We started with on-premises infrastructure, physical servers, manual operations, and high costs that limited what organizations could achieve. Every expansion required significant capital investment and months of planning. Virtualization brought us virtual resources and better utilization of existing hardware, but we were still constrained by physical limitations. Then came managed cloud services with automated management and truly scalable services that changed everything. Today, we've reached the cloud native era, pay as you go pricing, elastic scaling, and innovation ready platforms that enable possibilities we couldn't even imagine a decade ago. Each stage has built upon the previous, unlocking new levels of flexibility, scalability, and cost efficiency. What's remarkable is how each evolutionary stage has democratized technology access. Small startups can now access the same computing power that once required massive corporate data centers. This evolution continues accelerating with artificial intelligence, edge computing, and quantum technologies all being delivered through cloud platforms. We are not just witnessing technological progress, we are experiencing a fundamental transformation in how technology serves humanity. As we conclude our introduction to cloud computing, let's crystallize the key insights that will guide your cloud journey. These takeaways represent the foundation of modern IT strategy and business transformation. Remember, cloud equals on-demand IT resources over the internet with pay-as-you-go pricing. This simple definition encompasses a revolutionary approach to technology consumption that has transformed entire industries. The five essential characteristics: self-service, broad access, resource pooling, elasticity, and measured service define what true cloud computing delivers. These aren't just technical features, they're the enablers of business agility and innovation. With 94% enterprise adoption, cloud computing has moved from emerging technology to mainstream foundation. The question is no longer whether to adopt cloud, but how quickly you can leverage its capabilities. AI integration, edge computing, and hybrid work are driving explosive growth through 2025 and 2026. Organizations that master these cloud-enabled technologies will lead their industries. Finally, the shift from capital expenditure to operational expenditure, paying only for what you consume, fundamentally changes how organizations invest in technology. This financial flexibility enables innovation, experimentation, and rapid scaling that drives competitive advantage in today's fast-moving business environment. Your cloud journey starts now. Whether you are an IT professional, business leader, or technology enthusiast, understanding and leveraging cloud computing will be essential for your success in the digital economy. The future belongs to those who embrace the cloud. Welcome to that future. Welcome to an exploration of one of the most transformative career opportunities of our time. Cloud computing isn't just a technology trend, it's the foundation of modern business and the key to unprecedented career growth. The demand for cloud skills is skyrocketing as companies across all sectors rapidly adopt cloud technologies. Mastering cloud computing can open doors to high-paying, in-demand jobs that will have a global impact. The cloud is revolutionizing how businesses operate, making it a critical skill for the future workforce. Learning cloud computing now can set you up for long-term career growth and stability in a rapidly evolving field. Let's look at the numbers that demonstrate just how massive this opportunity really is. The cloud market is experiencing explosive growth at 21.5% annually, faster than almost any other technology sector. 94% of large enterprises have already adopted cloud infrastructure. This means cloud isn't experimental anymore, it's essential. We are looking at a market that is at $912 billion in 2025. It expected to grow to an astounding $5.95 trillion by 2035. This isn't just growth, this is a fundamental shift in how the world does business. The demand for cloud professionals has never been stronger. With cloud spending growing 19 to 21% annually and more cloud jobs created than can be filled, this is the perfect moment to build expertise in this transformative technology. For students, Cloud computing offers not just a job but a career with exceptional growth potential. Let's understand why cloud skills are perfect for your future. The cloud computing industry is booming, with thousands of entry-level positions available nationwide in this high-demand field. Cloud professionals can earn very competitive salaries, with starting pay typically ranging from $70,000 to $95,000. These are significantly above average starting salaries for most fields. Cloud computing is the foundation of modern IT and will remain a critical skill for decades to come, making it a future-proof investment. You will work at the forefront of innovation with cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and the Internet of Things. There are multiple specialization paths you can choose from, including DevOps, security, data engineering, and architecture, giving you flexibility in your career development. The cloud sector is projected to generate $155 billion in profits by 2030, surpassing financial, banking, and information sectors combined. For IT professionals, cloud represents not just career advancement but career survival. Let's understand why transition to cloud. Cloud skills can increase your earning potential by 15 to 50% or more compared to traditional IT roles. As organizations continue to migrate to the cloud, traditional infrastructure jobs are declining. Developing cloud expertise now will help future-proof your career and avoid obsolescence. Cloud roles allow you to have a broader strategic impact on the business, working on innovation and optimization rather than just maintenance. You will work with modern tech stacks and diverse, challenging problems across every industry sector. Cloud roles often come with better work-life balance, with less time spent on call dealing with hardware issues. 94% of IT professionals say cloud reduces upfront costs, and 62% plan more cloud migration for flexibility and scalability. For business leaders, cloud literacy isn't optional. It's essential for making informed strategic decisions. The business benefits are compelling. Companies see 30 to 40% total cost of ownership reduction according to studies. Cloud adopting small and medium businesses show 21% higher profit and 26% faster growth according to a report. Cloud impacts every aspect of digital transformation strategy and competitive positioning. Understanding cloud enables you to make informed budget decisions, understanding the difference between operational expenses and capital expenses. Cloud-first competitors are moving faster and innovating more effectively than traditional businesses. Cloud adoption improves operational efficiency through automation, creates revenue opportunities through faster product launches, reduces risk through better disaster recovery, and increases customer satisfaction through improved performance and reliability. For executive leadership, cloud represents a strategic imperative that impacts every aspect of business operations. Let's understand why cloud is the non-negotiable foundation. Cloud provides the essential infrastructure for modern business innovation and digital transformation. Artificial intelligence, analytics, and advanced services require cloud infrastructure to operate at scale. 94% of enterprises use cloud, and falling behind means losing market position. Cloud adoption reduces capital expenses, improves cash flow, and increases return on investment. 80% of C-suite executives believe cloud is critical to company success. Multi-cloud adoption has reached 92% of organizations as leaders pursue security, flexibility, and avoid vendor lock-in. Critical knowledge areas include multi-cloud strategies, security frameworks, cost optimization, AI integration, and governance. Cloud computing is revolutionizing operations across all major industries, enabling faster innovation, lower costs, and better customer service. Let me show you how cloud is transforming specific sectors. In finance and banking, cloud enables AI-powered fraud detection, real-time transactions, and automated compliance. Healthcare uses cloud for predictive care models, AI-assisted diagnosis, and hyper-compliant data analytics. Manufacturing leverages cloud-connected IoT sensors for predictive maintenance and real-time monitoring. Retailers and e-commerce companies use cloud to scale seasonally, personalize experiences, and provide omnichannel services. Education institutions leverage cloud for remote learning platforms, research computing, and reduced IT costs. Governments are using cloud to digitize services, cut costs, and securely manage citizen data. 2026 represents the ideal time to enter cloud computing. The industry has matured enough to provide clear paths forward while still experiencing explosive growth that creates exceptional opportunities. We are in a massive market growth phase with 21.5% annual growth, creating unprecedented opportunities at all levels. There is a critical talent shortage with more jobs than qualified professionals, meaning demand exceeds supply. Cloud platforms have become well established with stable tools, clear documentation, and proven best practices. The integration of AI into cloud is revolutionizing the industry, with 87% of companies embedding AI, creating new specialized roles. Hybrid and multi-cloud adoption is becoming standardized, with 92% of companies adopting multi-cloud strategies. Clear learning paths and certification programs are now available. Here are key takeaways for your cloud opportunity. The cloud revolution is here and the opportunities are unprecedented. There's unprecedented demand for cloud professionals with more open positions than qualified candidates, representing the highest demand in history. The career paths are exceptional with starting salaries of $70,000 to $95,000 for entry-level positions and senior roles reaching $150,000 to $250,000 or more. IT professionals can see 15 to 50% salary increases by developing cloud skills. Companies adopting cloud see 21% profit growth on average and 26% faster company growth rates. 94% of enterprises have already adopted cloud infrastructure, making cloud skills essential for business survival. Whether you're a student planning your career, an IT professional looking to advance, or a business leader driving transformation, the time to start your cloud journey is now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Start your cloud journey today and position yourself at the forefront of the most transformative technology revolution of our time. Let us understand the key benefits of cloud computing. We will also learn strategic exploration of cloud computing's transformative power for business leaders. Cloud computing isn't just a technology shift, it's a fundamental business strategy that enables unprecedented agility and flexibility. When market conditions change rapidly, cloud-enabled organizations can pivot and respond in ways that traditional infrastructure simply cannot match. The return on investment story is compelling and measurable. Organizations consistently report 30 to 40% total cost of ownership savings when they migrate to cloud platforms. But the real magic happens in operational efficiency. Instead of your teams managing complex server rooms and infrastructure headaches, they can focus entirely on what drives your business forward. Let's examine the concrete benefits that make cloud adoption a strategic imperative. Our framework highlights 4 critical advantages that directly impact your bottom line and operational excellence. First, cost efficiency delivers immediate and measurable results. That 30 to 40% cost reduction isn't theoretical, it's what organizations like yours achieve when they eliminate hardware procurement, reduce data center footprints, and optimize resource utilization. Scalability transforms how you handle growth and demand fluctuations. Imagine launching a new product and having your infrastructure automatically scale to handle millions of users without any manual intervention. Traditional infrastructure requires months of planning and procurement for capacity increases. Cloud infrastructure scales instantly, literally with a few clicks or automatically based on demand patterns. Business agility becomes your competitive weapon. That 37% faster deployment time means you reach market ahead of competitors, test new ideas rapidly, and iterate based on real customer feedback. Finally, accessibility revolutionizes how your teams work. Your developers in New York can collaborate seamlessly with your designers in London and your data scientists in Singapore, all accessing the same powerful cloud resources from anywhere with an internet connection. Let's also explore cloud benefits in terms of disaster recovery and performance. Business continuity isn't just about having backups, it's about ensuring your organization never misses a beat when the unexpected happens. Our automatic backup systems span multiple geographic locations, creating a safety net that traditional infrastructure simply cannot match. Here's what this means in practical terms. Recovery time objectives measured in minutes instead of hours, and recovery point objectives that ensure virtually zero data loss. While your competitors scramble to restore operations, you're already back online serving customers. Geographic redundancy isn't just a technical feature, it's business insurance. When natural disasters, power outages, or other disruptions affect one region, your applications seamlessly continue running from alternate locations. Performance guarantees, our 99% uptime translate directly to customer satisfaction and revenue protection. Our global content delivery networks ensure your applications respond quickly, whether your users are in Tokyo, London, or Sao Paulo. Let's talk about the cost of downtime because every minute matters. Industry studies show that downtime costs range from $100,000 to $300,000 per hour, depending on your sector. For e-commerce companies, that number can be even higher during peak shopping periods. Cloud infrastructure with built-in redundancy and auto-scaling capabilities ensures these costly outages become a thing of the past. Security in the cloud isn't just about protection, it's about enabling innovation with confidence. Our enterprise-grade security framework provides end-to-end encryption that protects your data, whether it's stored in databases or traveling across networks. The zero trust architecture means every access request is verified, every transaction is monitored, and every potential threat is analyzed in real time. AI-powered threat detection systems work 24/7, identifying and mitigating risks faster than any human security team could manage. Real-time analytics capabilities transform raw data into actionable business intelligence. Instead of waiting days or weeks for reports, you get instant insights that enable data-driven decision-making when it matters most. Predictive analytics help you anticipate customer needs, optimize inventory levels, and identify market opportunities before your competitors even recognize the trends. This isn't just about having data, it's about having the right insights at the right moment. Innovation access levels the playing field for organizations of every size. Whether you are a startup or an enterprise, you get the same cutting-edge AI and machine learning services, blockchain platforms, and Internet of Things ecosystems. These technologies that once required massive research and development investments are now available as managed services. You can experiment, prototype, and deploy advanced solutions without building the underlying infrastructure from scratch. Let's also explore cloud benefits in terms of environmental and competitive advantages. Sustainability isn't just good corporate citizenship, it's smart business strategy that resonates with customers, investors, and top talent. Our cloud infrastructure consumes 30% less energy than traditional data centers through advanced cooling systems, optimized server utilization, and intelligent workload distribution. By powering our facilities with renewable energy sources, we reduce carbon footprints by 30 to 40% compared to conventional infrastructure. This environmental advantage becomes a competitive differentiator as sustainability requirements become increasingly important in procurement decisions. Competitive advantage comes from democratizing access to cutting-edge technology. Small startups can now leverage the same powerful infrastructure and services that were once exclusive to technology giants with unlimited budgets. This levels the playing field in remarkable ways. A 3% startup can build and scale applications that serve millions of users, while established enterprises can experiment with new technologies without massive capital commitments. The artificial intelligence revolution is happening now, and 87% of organizations have already embedded AI capabilities into their core cloud operations. This isn't a future trend, it's today's competitive reality. Organizations that embrace cloud-native AI capabilities can automate routine tasks, personalize customer experiences, and optimize operations in ways that create sustainable competitive advantages. The question isn't whether to adopt these technologies, but how quickly you can integrate them into your business strategy. Cloud transformation delivers targeted benefits across every organizational function. Let's examine how different departments experience measurable improvements. For IT and Chief Technology Officers, cloud adoption shifts focus from infrastructure maintenance to innovation. Teams gain access to modern development tools, automated compliance auditing, and significantly reduced infrastructure burden. This transformation allows technical teams to concentrate on strategic initiatives rather than operational overhead. Finance and chief financial officers benefit from converting capital expenditures to operational expenses, improving cash flow and financial flexibility. Organizations typically see 15% revenue increase potential and 4% profitability improvements through optimized resource utilization. Operations and chief operating officers experience 26% faster growth rates through automation efficiency gains and reduced downtime. Time to market improvements of 37% enable faster product launches and competitive responsiveness. Sales and marketing teams gain global reach capabilities, advanced customer analytics, and faster product launch cycles, driving 11.2% annual profit growth through enhanced customer insights and market responsiveness. Cloud adoption varies significantly across industries, each realizing unique strategic advantages. Let's explore how different sectors leverage cloud capabilities for competitive advantage. Finance and banking lead cloud adoption with 26% market share, driven by regulatory compliance requirements and digital transformation initiatives. Cloud infrastructure provides the security, scalability, and reliability essential for financial services. Healthcare organizations leverage cloud platforms for patient analytics while maintaining HIPAA compliance. Advanced data processing capabilities enable personalized treatment plans and improved patient outcomes through predictive analytics. Manufacturing industries utilize cloud-connected IoT sensors for predictive maintenance, reducing equipment downtime and optimizing production efficiency. Real-time monitoring prevents costly failures and extends equipment lifecycle. Retail businesses benefit from elastic scaling during seasonal demand spikes and sophisticated customer analytics for personalized shopping experiences. Education institutions deploy cloud-based remote learning platforms, enabling global access to educational resources. Government agencies leverage cloud infrastructure for digital service delivery while maintaining stringent data protection requirements. Let's examine the quantifiable financial benefits that make cloud adoption a strategic imperative. These aren't projections. They're proven outcomes from comprehensive market analysis. Cost reduction of 30 to 40% in total cost of ownership represents immediate measurable savings. This includes reduced hardware costs, maintenance expenses, energy consumption, and staffing requirements. Small and medium-sized businesses using cloud solutions grow 26% faster than competitors relying on traditional infrastructure. This acceleration comes from reduced operational overhead and increased focus on core business activities. Revenue growth potential of 15% across sectors comes from improved operational efficiency, faster time to market, and enhanced customer experiences. Cloud capabilities enable new business models and revenue streams previously impossible with traditional infrastructure. time to market improvements of 37% enable faster product launches, quicker response to market opportunities, and enhanced competitive positioning. These metrics demonstrate significant financial impact and return on investment that cloud solutions consistently deliver. Cloud transformation delivers value across multiple time horizons, with benefits compounding over time. Understanding this timeline helps organizations plan investments and measure success appropriately. Years 1 through 3 focus on realizing immediate cost savings and efficiency gains from migration. Organizations typically see infrastructure cost reductions, improved operational efficiency, and streamlined processes during this initial phase. Years 3 through 5 mark the emergence of innovation and competitive advantages. Teams become proficient with cloud-native services, enabling advanced capabilities like machine learning, artificial intelligence, and advanced analytics. This phase unlocks new business opportunities and revenue streams. Year 5 and beyond deliver sustained profitability improvements through optimized operations, enhanced customer experiences, and continuous innovation capabilities. The payback period typically ranges from 1 to 2 years for migration investments, with over 40% savings in total cost of ownership over 5 years. Okay, this financial model makes cloud adoption a compelling strategic investment. Cloud infrastructure fundamentally transforms organizational risk profiles across 4 critical dimensions. Let's examine how cloud adoption mitigates key business risks. Operational risk reduction through 99.99% uptime guarantees, automated backup systems, and built-in geographic redundancy. These capabilities eliminate single points of failure and ensure business continuity during disruptions. Security risk mitigation through enterprise-grade security frameworks, automatic threat detection, and comprehensive compliance capabilities. Cloud security often exceeds what organizations can implement independently, providing superior protection at lower costs. Business risk reduction through rapid scaling capabilities for demand spikes, quick pivot capabilities for market changes, and multi-region resilience for geographic disruptions. This flexibility enables organizations to respond quickly to opportunities and challenges. Financial risk mitigation through reduced capital investment requirements, predictable operational expense models, and enhanced cost control and monitoring capabilities. This financial predictability improves planning and reduces investment uncertainty. Let's consolidate the compelling business case for cloud adoption with 6 key takeaways. These represent the core value propositions that make cloud transformation essential for competitive success. Cost efficiency delivers 30 to 40% savings on infrastructure costs through optimized resource utilization, reduced maintenance overhead, and elimination of capital expenditure requirements. Performance improvements include 99.99% uptime guarantees and 37% faster time to market capabilities, enabling superior customer experiences and competitive responsiveness. Growth enablement through 11.2% annual profit growth potential driven by operational efficiency, enhanced capabilities, and new business opportunities. Security enhancement through enterprise-grade security frameworks with built-in compliance capabilities, often exceeding what organizations can implement independently. Innovation access to artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and other cutting-edge technologies without significant upfront investments. Sustainability benefits include 30 to 40% carbon footprint reduction through green data centers and renewable energy initiatives, supporting corporate environmental responsibility while reducing operational costs. These benefits collectively demonstrate why cloud adoption isn't just a technology decision, it's a strategic business imperative for organizations committed to growth, efficiency, and competitive advantage in the digital economy. Welcome to our exploration of cloud deployment and service models. Today, We're diving into one of the most critical decisions every organization faces in their digital transformation journey. Understanding how to choose and implement the right cloud architecture isn't just a technical decision, it's a strategic business imperative. With the global cloud market reaching $912 billion in 2025 and growing at over 20% annually, getting this right can make or break your competitive advantage. By the end of this lesson, you'll have a clear framework for making these critical architectural decisions. You'll understand not just what these models are, but when and why to use each one for maximum business impact. Let's begin this journey into the strategic world of cloud architecture. Our agenda today is structured to give you a comprehensive understanding of cloud deployment and service models. We'll cover four essential areas that every cloud decision maker needs to master. First, we'll explore the four primary cloud deployment models: public, private, hybrid, and multi-cloud approaches. Each has distinct characteristics and serves different organizational needs. Next, we'll dive deep into cloud service models, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Understanding these layers is crucial because they determine how much control you maintain versus how much operational burden you transfer to the provider. The third critical component is the responsibility matrix. This framework clarifies exactly who manages what in each service model, eliminating confusion and preventing costly oversights. Finally, we'll provide you with a practical decision framework for selecting your cloud strategy. This isn't theoretical, it's a proven methodology used by successful organizations worldwide. By the end, you'll have the knowledge and tools to make confident strategic cloud decisions. Let's examine the four fundamental cloud deployment approaches that are reshaping how organizations operate. These aren't just technical options, they represent different strategic philosophies about control, cost, and capability. Public cloud dominates the landscape with 67% of organizations already operating in this shared infrastructure model. It's internet accessible, cost efficient, and offers unprecedented scalability. Private cloud serves a different need entirely: dedicated single tenant environments for organizations requiring maximum control. With 45% adoption rate, it's particularly popular in regulated industries where data sovereignty is non-negotiable. Hybrid cloud is where the real innovation is happening. By combining public and private resources, organizations achieve the perfect balance of control and flexibility. The most telling statistic is multi-cloud adoption. 92% of enterprises now use multiple public cloud providers. This isn't just about avoiding vendor lock-in, it's about leveraging the best capabilities from each provider. The trend is clear. By 2027, 90% of organizations will operate with hybrid cloud strategies. The question isn't whether to adopt cloud, but which combination of these models will drive your success. Public cloud represents the democratization of enterprise-grade computing power. Think of it as the ultimate shared economy for technology infrastructure. The shared infrastructure model creates incredible cost efficiencies through economies of scale. When thousands of organizations share the same underlying hardware, everyone benefits from lower costs and higher reliability. The pay-as-you-go pricing model is revolutionary for business cash flow. Instead of massive upfront capital expenditures, you convert infrastructure costs to operational expenses that scale with your business. Minimal operational overhead means your teams focus on innovation, not infrastructure maintenance. Automated updates, security patches, and hardware replacement happen transparently. Rapid scaling capabilities are game-changing for modern businesses. Whether you are handling Black Friday traffic spikes or launching in new markets, resources are available instantly. The startup-friendly model has enabled countless innovations. With 67% organizational adoption and 21.5% annual growth, public cloud isn't just a trend, it's the foundation of modern digital business. Private and hybrid cloud models address the sophisticated needs of organizations that require both control and flexibility. These aren't compromise solutions, they're strategic architectures designed for specific business requirements. Private cloud delivers enhanced security, custom control, and compliance capabilities that regulated industries absolutely require. For finance, healthcare, and government sectors, this isn't optional. It's mandatory for regulatory compliance. The private cloud advantage extends beyond compliance. Organizations gain predictable performance, custom configurations, and complete data sovereignty. Hybrid cloud represents the evolution of cloud strategy, combining private cloud security with public cloud innovation. This model enables flexible workload management, allowing sensitive data to remain private while leveraging public cloud for development and analytics. The hybrid approach provides a staged migration path, cost optimization opportunities, and the ability to avoid vendor lock-in. With adoption projected to reach 90% by 2027, hybrid cloud is becoming the dominant enterprise strategy. This isn't about choosing between control and flexibility, it's about architecting solutions that deliver both. The three service layers of cloud computing represent different levels of abstraction and responsibility. Think of them as floors in a building. Each level builds upon the one below it. Software as a service sits at the top with complete applications ready to use immediately. With 55% market share, SaaS dominates because it delivers instant business value. Applications like Office 365 and Salesforce require no technical setup. Platform as a service occupies the middle layer, providing development platforms and tools. PaaS allows developers to focus entirely on writing code rather than managing infrastructure. This model accelerates development cycles dramatically. Instead of spending weeks setting up servers and databases, developers can deploy applications in minutes. Infrastructure as a service provides the foundation, virtual computing resources with maximum flexibility and control. IaaS gives you virtual machines, storage, and networking that you can configure exactly as needed. Each layer serves different organizational needs and technical requirements. The key is matching the right service model to your specific use case and team capabilities. The responsibility matrix is perhaps the most important framework you will learn today. It eliminates confusion about who manages what in each cloud service model, preventing costly oversights and security gaps. Let's examine how responsibility shifts across the three service models. In infrastructure as a service, you maintain control over applications, data, runtime, and operating systems while the provider handles the underlying infrastructure. Platform as a service changes this dynamic significantly. The provider now manages runtime and operating systems, allowing you to focus solely on applications and data. This shift represents a fundamental change in how IT teams operate. Instead of managing servers and patches, your team concentrates on business logic and user experience. Software as a service represents maximum provider responsibility. The provider manages everything: applications, data, runtime, operating systems, and infrastructure. The key principle is elegant in its simplicity. As you move from IaaS to PaaS to SaaS, provider responsibility increases while your control decreases. Understanding this trade-off is essential for making informed cloud decisions. Making the right cloud choice requires a systematic decision framework. This isn't about following trends, it's about matching cloud capabilities to your specific business requirements and organizational constraints. Choose infrastructure as a service when maximum flexibility is non-negotiable. If you have DevOps expertise available and need to run custom applications with specific configurations, IaaS provides the control you need. Platform as a service becomes the optimal choice when rapid development is your priority. If your team wants to focus on code rather than infrastructure and you lack extensive DevOps skills, PaaS accelerates your development cycles dramatically. Software as a service is ideal when you need ready to use solutions immediately. If your end users are non-technical and ease of use is the top priority, SaaS delivers instant business value. Hybrid cloud becomes essential when regulatory compliance is required. You want to avoid vendor lock-in or need a gradual migration path. With 90% of organizations expected to use hybrid by 2027, this model addresses the complex realities of enterprise IT. The framework is simple: assess your control needs, evaluate your team's expertise, and consider your compliance requirements. These three factors will guide you to the optimal cloud strategy. Real-world cloud deployments demonstrate how organizations apply these models strategically. Let's examine three distinct approaches that showcase the practical application of our framework. The e-commerce startup exemplifies smart resource optimization. They combine public cloud with hybrid elements using IaaS for scalable web servers, PaaS for payment processing, and SaaS for customer relationship management. This strategy delivers cost effectiveness and seasonal scaling capabilities. During peak shopping periods, they can instantly scale infrastructure without massive capital investments. Financial services organizations face different constraints entirely. Their hybrid cloud strategy keeps regulated data in private environments while leveraging public cloud for analytics and innovation. This approach balances strict compliance requirements with the need for competitive innovation. They maintain regulatory compliance while accessing advanced analytics and AI capabilities. Enterprise manufacturing showcases multi-cloud sophistication. They use a primary provider with backup capabilities plus edge computing for IoT systems, ensuring business continuity while avoiding vendor lock-in. Each strategy reflects careful alignment between business requirements and cloud capabilities. Let's consolidate the essential insights from our exploration of cloud deployment and service models. These takeaways will guide your strategic cloud decisions and help you avoid common pitfalls. Deployment model adoption tells a compelling story. Public cloud leads with 67% adoption, private cloud serves 45% of organizations, and hybrid cloud is projected to reach 90% by 2027. The multi-cloud reality is striking. 92% of enterprises now use multiple providers. Okay, this isn't just about risk mitigation, it's about leveraging best of breed capabilities from different providers. Service model selection follows clear patterns. Choose IaaS for maximum control, PaaS for development acceleration, and SaaS for immediate business value. The shared responsibility model is your North Star for operational planning. As you move from IaaS to PaaS to SaaS, providers assume more management responsibility while you retain less direct control. Strategic selection comes down to three key factors: your control requirements, available expertise, and compliance constraints. Master these considerations, and you will make cloud decisions that drive sustainable competitive advantage. The cloud revolution is here. Now you have the framework to navigate it successfully. Welcome everyone to our comprehensive session on getting started with cloud computing. This is your roadmap to cloud careers and skills that define the future of technology. The journey you see represented here symbolizes the path from taking your first steps in cloud computing to reaching the summit of success in this transformative field. Cloud computing isn't just a trend, it's the fundamental shift that's reshaping how businesses operate and how technology professionals build their careers. By the end of this lesson, you'll have the confidence and direction needed to embark on your cloud journey with purpose and clarity. Students, this is your moment to launch a cloud career that can transform your professional future. The cloud industry is experiencing unprecedented growth, and there's never been a better time to enter this field. Let me walk you through the 5 essential steps to build your foundation. First, master the core concepts: cloud fundamentals, networking principles, Linux administration, and scripting languages like Python and Bash. These aren't just technical skills, they're the building blocks of your cloud expertise. Second, choose your platform strategically. Whether you start with AWS, Microsoft Azure, or Google Cloud, focus on one platform initially to build deep expertise rather than spreading yourself thin. Third, get your hands dirty with real practice. Create free tier accounts and start building web servers, storage solutions, databases. This hands-on experience is what separates successful candidates from those who only know theory. Fourth, validate your skills with certifications like the AWS Cloud Practitioner. These credentials demonstrate your commitment and knowledge to potential employers. Finally, build a portfolio that showcases 3 to 5 GitHub projects with real-world cloud applications. This portfolio becomes your ticket to landing that first role. Here's the exciting part. With just 3 to 6 months of consistent learning and practice, you can land an entry-level cloud position with a starting salary between $70,000 and $90,000. Your cloud career journey starts today. IT professionals, you're in a unique position to leverage your existing experience and transition into high-demand cloud roles. The skills you've developed aren't obsolete, they're your competitive advantage in the cloud era. Let me show you how your current role translates to cloud opportunities. If you're a network administrator, you can evolve into a cloud network architect, designing and implementing sophisticated cloud-based networking solutions. Your understanding of network protocols and infrastructure gives you a head start that newcomers don't have. System administrators can transition to cloud systems engineers responsible for deploying, configuring, and maintaining cloud infrastructure at scale. Database administrators become cloud database architects, designing resilient, scalable database solutions in the cloud. Security engineers have perhaps the most exciting transition, becoming cloud security architects who secure entire cloud environments and ensure compliance with industry standards. And DevOps engineers can expand their expertise to multi-cloud DevOps, managing complex deployment pipelines across multiple cloud platforms. Your roadmap to cloud success involves 3 critical phases. First, prepare for associate level cloud certifications that validate your cloud knowledge. Second, build hands-on proficiency through real projects and labs that demonstrate your practical skills. Third, achieve expert level specialization in your chosen domain. The financial impact of this transition is significant. You can expect a 15 to 50% salary increase when moving from traditional IT roles to cloud positions. Your experience is valuable, and the cloud amplifies that value exponentially. Business leaders, cloud computing isn't just a technology decision, it's a strategic imperative that can transform your entire organization. Understanding cloud benefits goes beyond cost savings to include enhanced agility, accelerated innovation, and sustainable competitive advantage. Building strategic knowledge means recognizing that cloud enables your business to respond faster to market changes, scale resources on demand, and innovate at the speed of your ideas rather than the speed of your infrastructure procurement. Aligning stakeholders is crucial for success. You need to secure buy-in from your executive team, honestly assess your IT team's capabilities, and thoroughly evaluate the needs of different business units across your organization. This alignment prevents the common pitfall of technology-driven decisions that don't serve business objectives. Establishing governance frameworks is where many organizations stumble. You need robust frameworks for cost optimization that prevent cloud spending from spiraling out of control, security compliance that protects your business and customers, and multi-cloud strategy decisions that avoid vendor lock-in while maximizing value. Planning implementation requires building a center of excellence that becomes your cloud expertise hub, developing a migration roadmap that prioritizes business value, setting realistic budgets that account for both migration costs and ongoing operations, and establishing strategic vendor partnerships that support your long-term goals. Remember, Cloud transformation is a business transformation, not just a technology upgrade. Your leadership in this process determines whether your organization thrives or merely survives in the digital economy. CTOs and CEOs, your cloud strategy isn't just about technology, it's about defining your organization's competitive position for the next decade. Establishing a 5 to 10-year strategic vision means aligning cloud capabilities with your business goals to create sustainable competitive advantage. This vision must be bold enough to drive transformation, but realistic enough to execute. You are not just moving to the cloud, you are reimagining how your business operates in a digital first world. Organizational alignment requires masterful communication. You must articulate your cloud strategy to diverse stakeholders, your board of directors who care about returns, investors who want growth, and employees who need clarity about their future roles. Don't forget the implications for your customers and partners who will experience the benefits of your transformation. Technical direction decisions will define your organization's agility for years to come. Choosing between multi-cloud, hybrid, or public cloud architectures isn't just a technical decision, it's a strategic one that affects your flexibility, costs, and innovation capacity. Modernizing your technology stack with AI and machine learning integration positions you for the intelligent enterprise era. Execution and monitoring separate successful transformations from expensive failures. Creating a cloud center of excellence ensures you have the expertise to guide your transformation. Tracking meaningful metrics helps you measure progress and adjust course when needed. Continuously monitoring business impact and competitive intelligence keeps you ahead of market changes. Here is the critical success factor. 80% of executives now see cloud as critical to their business strategy. Executive sponsorship doesn't just support transformation success, it drives it. Your leadership commitment determines whether your organization leads or follows in the digital economy. Let's explore the exciting cloud career pathways that offer both financial rewards and professional growth. These aren't just jobs, they're career trajectories that can transform your professional life. Infrastructure engineers form the backbone of cloud operations, focusing on cloud platforms, networking, security, infrastructure as code, and disaster recovery. With salaries ranging from $70,000 to over $160,000, your career path progresses from support to engineer to senior to architect. DevOps engineers are the automation specialists mastering CI/CD pipelines, containers, Kubernetes, automation tools, and monitoring systems. Salaries range from $75,000 to over $220,000, with progression from junior to mid-level to senior to manager or architect roles. Solutions. Architects are the strategic thinkers, combining architecture design with business acumen, cost optimization expertise, and multi-cloud strategies. This high-impact role offers salaries from $110,000 to over $250,000, progressing from associate to professional to principal levels. Security engineers are increasingly critical, specializing in cloud security, compliance frameworks, identity management, and threat detection. With salaries from $80,000 to over $240,000, you can progress from engineer to senior to architect to chief information security officer. Data engineers are the data specialists building data platforms, pipelines, ETL processes, data warehousing, analytics, and big data solutions. Salaries range from $85,000 to over $270,000, with career progression from engineer to senior to architect to director. Each pathway offers unique challenges, growth opportunities, and the chance to shape the future of technology. Choose the path that aligns with your interest and strengths. The cloud industry is experiencing explosive growth, and certain skills are in exceptionally high demand. Let me highlight the 8 critical skills that can accelerate your career and increase your market value. Kubernetes has emerged as the undisputed leader in container orchestration, enabling scalable and reliable deployment of applications across any infrastructure. Mastering Kubernetes opens doors to DevOps, platform engineering, and cloud architecture roles. Terraform is the industry standard for infrastructure as code, allowing you to define, provision, and manage infrastructure programmatically. This skill is essential for modern cloud operations and automation. Python has become the Swiss Army knife of cloud computing, used extensively for automation, data processing, scripting, and building cloud native applications. Its versatility makes it invaluable across all cloud roles. Container technology provides the foundation for modern application deployment, offering consistent, isolated runtime environments that work anywhere. Understanding containers is prerequisite knowledge for cloud native development. DevOps practices and tools automate the entire software delivery pipeline, enabling continuous integration, continuous deployment, and rapid iteration. These skills bridge development and operations teams. Data processing skills are essential for managing and deriving insights from the exponentially growing volume of business data. Every organization needs professionals who can turn data into actionable intelligence. Generative AI and machine learning capabilities are becoming critical for integrating intelligent features into applications and business processes. This is where the future of technology is heading. Security skills focused on compliance, zero trust architectures, and secure coding practices are in extremely high demand as organizations prioritize protecting their digital assets and customer data. Security expertise commands premium salaries and job security. Here is your comprehensive action plan for the next 12 months. A structured roadmap that transforms cloud aspirations into career reality. This isn't just a timeline, it's your blueprint for success. This month, take your first concrete steps. Create a free cloud account with AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud and start exploring their free tier services. Begin identifying which specialization interests you most, whether it's infrastructure, development, security, or data. These initial steps cost nothing but commitment. Over the next 3 months, accelerate your learning. Complete a comprehensive online course that covers cloud fundamentals and your chosen platform. Build 2 to 3 hands-on projects that demonstrate real-world applications. Study for and take an entry-level certification like AWS Cloud Practitioner or Azure Fundamentals. Start building your portfolio on GitHub to showcase your growing expertise. In the following 6 months, deepen your expertise. Deep dive into your chosen specialization with advanced courses and complex projects. Build sophisticated projects that solve real business problems. Network actively at meetups and conferences to connect with industry professionals. Pursue an associate level certification that validates your growing expertise. In your final phase over the next 12 months, establish yourself as an expert. Achieve role advancement in your current position or land a new cloud role. Develop subject matter expertise that makes you the go-to person for specific technologies or solutions. Begin mentoring junior team members, which reinforces your own learning while building leadership skills. Explore advanced certifications that position you for senior roles. This timeline provides structure, but remember, your pace may vary based on your background and available time. The key is consistent progress, not perfect adherence to dates. Success in cloud computing requires more than technical knowledge. It demands the right approach and mindset. Let me share 4 essential tips that separate successful cloud professionals from those who struggle. First, learn by doing. Hands-on practice always beats theoretical knowledge. Build real projects while you learn, not after you think you're ready. Make documentation your best friend. The ability to research and solve problems independently is more valuable than memorizing commands. Every expert started as a beginner who wasn't afraid to experiment and make mistakes. Second, join communities and engage actively. Learn from others who've walked the path before you. Ask questions without fear. The cloud community is remarkably supportive of newcomers. Share your knowledge even when you think you don't know enough. Teaching others reinforces your own learning and builds your professional reputation. Third, specialize strategically. Master the fundamentals first. Networking, security, and basic cloud concepts apply everywhere. Then go deep in one area rather than staying shallow across many. Deep expertise in a specific domain is more valuable than broad surface level knowledge across multiple areas. Fourth, stay current with the rapidly evolving cloud landscape. Follow industry leaders on social media and professional networks. Read technical blogs and white papers regularly. Attend conferences, webinars, and virtual events. Make continuous learning a habit, not an occasional activity. The cloud industry rewards those who combine technical skills with continuous learning, community engagement, and practical experience. These tips aren't just suggestions, they're the foundation of every successful cloud career. Let me help you avoid the 6 most common mistakes that derail cloud learning journeys. These pitfalls are entirely preventable when you know what to watch for. First mistake, learning only theory without practice. Reading about cloud services isn't enough. Build projects while you learn, not after you finish studying. Your hands-on experience is what employers value most. Second mistake, trying to learn everything at once. The cloud ecosystem is vast and constantly expanding. Master the fundamentals first, then specialize in one area. Depth beats breadth in building expertise and career value. Third mistake, not monitoring costs during practice. Cloud resources cost money and bills can escalate quickly if you're not careful. Use free tier services whenever possible, track your spending religiously, and clean up resources after each practice session. Set up billing alerts to avoid expensive surprises. Fourth mistake, building only tutorial projects. Following step-by-step tutorials is a good start, but it's not enough for your portfolio. Create real-world applications that solve actual problems. These original projects demonstrate your ability to think independently and apply your knowledge creatively. Fifth mistake, studying only for certification exams. Certifications are valuable, but they're not the end goal. Aim to understand concepts deeply, not just pass tests. When you truly understand the material, certification success follows naturally. Sixth mistake, not understanding the why behind concepts. Don't just memorize commands and procedures. Always ask why and understand the purpose behind each technology and practice. This deeper understanding enables you to adapt to new situations and technologies. Avoiding these mistakes accelerates your learning and positions you for long-term success in your cloud career. Learn from others' experiences and stay focused on building real practical expertise.